Easy, the big bandit, understand it. Pop off on me, I'll leave you right where you standing. See me and you, we don't speak the same language. I'm not from this planet.
Hello, everyone. Happy Monday, and welcome to another segment of Backyard Bets. We're your boys, Matthew and Avi, here in the backyard with another beautiful set of picks for you guys to hopefully profit on a beautiful Monday and bring some good luck and bring some good energy and some fun in this video. Avi, how you doing today?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good.
That's great to hear, brother. That's really great to hear. It's always good to see you. It's always good to be here doing this with you. It's the highlight of my day. I'm not gonna lie. This is a lot of fun. Building this step by step it's a great experience, and I'm happy to be doing this with you, brother.
Word.
Did you know we were a part of history last night, my friend?
Oh yeah.
Yes, indeed. Last night was the first time in 10 years Kevin Durant lost to the Orlando Magic. Orlando Magic. Orlando Magic. The funny thing about that, too, was a big part of that was our boy Paolo Banchero, who you can see over there in our recap in the green. The only player in the green today, Avi. What's going on? I'll let you
well,
take it away.
well, just to go over yesterday. I mean, we it was a weird day. Matthew called it yesterday. He said Sunday a weird day for basketball, which it was. We called Cade Cunningham. He didn't play. We called Miles Turner. He didn't play. We called Jaren Jackson Jr. He didn't. It's not that he missed it, but he got a push. So it's like he hit it. Technically, that's not really you losing your money. Um, our Paolo hit Jalen Duren, the DGF pick of the day. We're now at 4 for 5. Looking really good on the DGF picks of the day. He hit as well. So if you guys had actually took all 5 of these picks and put them in a slip, you would have hit. Um,
Mm-hmm.
it's just like I said, we would have never known what would happen with Kate Cunningham and Miles Turner. Isaiah Stewart, it's a
Yeah, of
good thing we
course.
put him on prop watch. He hit his head and hurt his feelings in the fourth quarter and sat out for the rest of the game. So he
Mm-hmm.
never got to hit the rest of his PRA.
It was tough. Yeah, it was tough. He had 11 in the third.
Yeah. Um, so just to get into a little bit of the tools that we use, I mentioned that DGF pick were 4 for 5. DGF is a great tool to compare all of your sportsbook odds. The website actually turns everything into a positive EV value, giving you a good estimate of the projections of what might happen in a game and what might not. We
Mm-hmm.
normally, I mean, you've been hearing a DGF pick of the day, so we've been looking at these these
Right.
these lines, and we definitely liked this one right here. This Devin Booker rebounds and assists over 10. The Suns are playing. Who are they playing?
Miami,
Right. So
Florida, baby, Florida.
so the matchup that or the game that we expected is that Devin Booker's been trying to score a lot recently, and they haven't been winning games. I think he's going to pivot to, or Matthew, you mentioned that you think he's going to pivot to trying to pass more and facilitate the game more. I mean, I don't think the Heat allow a lot of assists, but I do know that Devin Booker is a star, and if he wants to play a facilitating game, he will.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna lean towards his rebounds and assists more than his points. Seeing it here too at 54%, we definitely like those odds. I mean, it's a little risky if you look at the other odds, -110, -120, but because of our projection of the game, we feel like this one is gonna slap. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I mean,
Um,
and just to add my quick thoughts into that, you can try to take a real gamble on his points if you want at 30 and a half, or you can try to go a little bit safer and see and rely on if he just goes back to that point guard role, he's gonna hit this number.
right.
Mm-hmm.
You want to actually get into, or you know what? I'll go first. So I
Yeah, take it away.
Yeah, so we like this Kawhi Leonard prop. We last time we played Kawhi Leonard, he hit for us. He cleaned it. He had a triple double. It was at 10
Mm-hmm.
rebounds and assists. He had 10 and 11, which was 21.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we like this matchup against Cleveland. Right now, Zubats is out for the Clippers, and he's gonna have to take on a bigger defensive role as far as rebounding goes for defensive rebounds, and a facilitating role as well because Zubats is just not there to clean up anymore. So it's either
Mm-hmm.
he's shooting or he's diving. He's gonna have to play make. We know that Kawhi, Paul George, and James Harden all play off of each other. So any one of them could go for a strong night. Any one of them could go for a strong point game. We don't want to call points. But we do like this rebounds assist. He's hit it 15 in the last 20 games. If you look at it, Cleveland does allow a lot of rebounds at this position, being that Zubac is out. They should be able to push him over the top. Even if he gets 8 rebounds, 3 assists, that hits, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, that hits 7 and 4. Like those are easy numbers for this guy. If we get into the next pick now, we got our boy Cameron Johnson. Now, last time I mentioned Cameron Johnson, I got burned because I thought he was playing, but apparently he had some personal reasons, and we had called that DFS Finney Smith, and he didn't hit. But vice versa, the coin is flipped now. Finney Smith is not playing tonight, and we think Cameron Johnson is going to eat up all of his minutes to hit over 18.5 PRA. We would play it at 19. It does push a couple times, but Cam Johnson has been trending upward in his minutes and his playtime, his usage, everything really. Utah allows a lot of points and assists to this position, and because he's going to be eating up Finney Smith's minutes, him and Cam Thomas, if Cam Thomas doesn't start, he should be able to hit this number very early in the game, like the last time we called this PRA. We do like this number. Hopefully, we'll see what happens. I mean, we like the matchup too. I don't think it's going to be a blowout. I think it's going to be a really close game. Brooklyn's a really good team, as well as Utah. Brooklyn's home too, so that's going to give Utah a little bit of a challenge. But Utah seems to be the better team in this. So hopefully, we're hoping it doesn't just run away with it. It's not a blowout.
He's going to get you back for that Finney Smith play. Don't worry.
I think so.
Yeah, I think so too.
All right.
All righty. So I think the overall view of today, the scope of today, would kind of be safer plays. Plays that they've hit a lot, plays that the guys are going to get minutes, plays that the guys are the predominant star on the team or a bigger player in the team. I would think that's the mood for today, the vibe of the day.
Word.
All right, so I bring this play back to you guys again. Here we go. The king, LeBron James. These sportsbooks keeps disrespecting the GOAT. I'm not going to say the GOAT. I almost slipped up and said the GOAT. But the king. I'm not going to call him the GOAT, ladies and gentlemen. We got to save that for one player. I'm not going to get into it now, but maybe you can know who I'm talking about. Rest in peace. So we got over 1.5 three-pointers made by LeBron James. The Lakers are playing against Houston. Let me start by saying, like I've said before, LeBron is always game time decision, but he played in the last game versus Golden State, so I think he's going to start getting back into the rotations now, especially closer to the second half of the season. So as we see here on the screen, mainly greens. I don't think I need to do too much deep dive. We took it last time; it hit for us. We're here again. Hopefully, the king can bring us some cash. And let's go to the next one. He's 13 out of 20. I don't even need to talk about it. Let's go to the next one.
The next one here. One we got.
The next one here, I would say this one is the riskiest one we've got. But if you look at it from the standpoint, like I said earlier, he's not the star of the team, of course, because they've got the potential rookie of the year on there. But I would say he's maybe at a second to third option now. So we've got Trey Jones over 1 3-pointer made, ladies and gentlemen. Just 1 3-pointer made. Now he's been moved into the starting role. So he's playing starting point guard for the San Antonio Spurs. They're going to be playing against the Washington Wizards. If you haven't been watching the Wizards play, hopefully you've been taking the unders on their bets. I'll say that. They allow a lot of 3-pointers to the point guard position. He's 5 out of 10 for this, and he really just got his starting minutes 8 games ago. So we could really say he's 5 out of 8 to hit this over.
Right.
He's playing with Wemby, so of course we think all the attention's going to be on Wemby, closeouts and help defense. So this should leave a lot of opportunities for Trey Jones to get a bunch of shots up and hopefully cash one for us.
All right. We like it.
Any thoughts on him? Any thoughts on him, Avi, that you want to share?
I mean, real quick, just to say, Trey Jones is really like one of those players that are there for the kick out 3, or like the fast break 3, something like that, transition defense 3. So we do see him. He's not someone that will spot up every time, but he's not afraid to take it. So we're hoping that he just takes enough attempts for him to just hit one. As long as he takes over 3 attempts, we should be fine. He is shooting 30%. But yeah, so that's it. We do have another one. This one was going to be in our slip originally today, but we wanted to keep it off only because of Evan Mobley potentially coming back. If you guys are making last-minute bets and you see that Evan Mobley is not coming in the game, Jared Allen's a really good player to play his rebounds and assists over 13.5. It might be at 14 right now, but I still think
I was just gonna say that.
he'll
Yep. By
clear
the time
that,
this video comes out.
by the time this video comes out, it'll probably be at 14, but he'll clear that if Evan Mobley is not playing. But because we're unsure, we did not want to touch it, so we're just gonna leave it for now just to see if Mobley does come back in the game. He is game time decision. They said he's cleared medically to play today, so we'll see what happens. But definitely keep a lookout on that. Those are our 5 picks. Just to go over them real quick, you got D Book for the DG fantasy pick of the day at 10 rebounds and assists. You got a little Sunday, Monday, wrong day thing there. But yeah, so we got Kawhi Leonard over 10 rebounds and assists. Cam Johnson, 18.5 PRA. LeBron James, 1.5 3 points made. Trey Jones for 1 3. Please just make a 3. Jared Allen for over 14 rebounds and assists is going to be our prop watch. That one I would not include in the 5-man slip. If you are going to include a 5-man slip, just take the top 5. All right, that should be everything. If you guys like the DG fantasy tool, I mean, we love it. I didn't really mention anything about Outlier. We've been mentioning it every video. Outlier is a great tool, real quick, just to compare props, look at matchups, look at the history of props to see any injury reports. It is partnered with RotoWire, so you do get a lot of live updates, which is really good too.
And they have a 7-day free trial.
And there's a 7-day free trial. We've been 4 for 5 for the DGF. Let's hope we go for 5 for 6. If you guys like the DGF tool, it's really good too. We are going to be dropping a link for that in the bio, or the description, I should say. Definitely check it out. It should help you guide you in the right direction if you guys are looking for something a little bit more statistical, if you guys don't actually watch it. So that should be it. I guess we'll check in tomorrow on the recap. Happy betting, folks.
Go Magic!
More gold than they found in El Dorado, bitch. Said it's your man Beezy, and you either get with it or get lost.